Hi, it's Brittany here, sitting in my car in Clintonville, getting ready to head to our new outside worship space at Whetstone Park of Roses Gazebo. I wanted to show you exactly the driving directions on how to get there and what the seating will look like. So I'm going to be heading north on high, and I'll show you in a time-lapse video how easy it is to get to where we'll meet you. So as you'll see, I'm right here, the sign behind me, Park of Roses. There is plenty of parking here at the Park of Roses. And right behind me over here is the shelter house and the pathway that we'll be walking up the hill to get back to the gazebo. It's about a quarter of a mile back on a paved path back there. I'll show you now how to get back there. Now that we're here right by the shelter house, I just wanted to show you. Some weeks we will have access to restrooms in here, but some weeks we won't because other groups had already reserved it. Starting in May, there'll be porta potties in the parking lot, but it just goes to show you it'll be limited or no access to restrooms some weeks. So it'll be better to go before and after you come. So let's keep going in front of me and I'll show you the right. Back this way on the path is where we'll keep going. So as you'll see, it's pretty flat here, but you still need to walk through the grass. And then we get to the space we've rented, the gazebo. So there's 3 types of seating. Bleachers, a pretty steep inclined hill, and there's some flat space that's hard down there. As you can see here, I'm sitting on these hard old wood bleachers. I'd recommend bringing a cushioned bleacher seat if you have one. A lot of sports parents have those, or those who love sports events. That would make these a little more cushiony. We'll reserve kind of the first row for those who maybe are a little more unstable climbing. And we also still want to sit 6 feet apart and wear our masks for the duration of worship. Then behind me on the hill, the steep incline, if you're comfortable sitting on a picnic blanket on a hill, that's the ideal seating for you, and we'd love you to sit there. I'm thinking for my kids, they would love to sit on a picnic blanket and play trains while they're here at worship and things like that. It's pretty steep, so a chair won't stay up likely on that, but a picnic blanket would. Then I'll take you down to this flat area next. As you can see down here, this is where our flat area is. If you want to bring a camp chair and sit down here, we have seating for about 8 to 10 down here, so it'll be pretty limited down here. But there is a paved path that goes directly here. And you'll see the hill seating for blankets and then the stadium seating up there again. Again, I think it's better to kind of come up from off the top of the hill to the stadium seating, but you certainly could come this path and get up. We're so excited to worship in person together again. Even though it won't be a perfect fit for all, unfortunately, this place is not designed to be wheelchair accessible and won't meet all physical limitations, which is why we will continue our robust and good online worship. But we're excited for the opportunity to worship together again in person safely. And if you wake up on a Sunday morning and the weather looks like this, worship will be canceled. You can check the website, homepage, your email, or our Facebook page for weather cancellations and updates. Doesn't seem fun to sit outside like this.